What is going on, guys? It's your boy CJay, and I'm back again with another division video. So today I'm bringing you guys my high-end exotic build. This is my SMG version, and I'm using the MP7, and I'm going to show you guys why it's really good now in 1.6.1. It was good in regular 1.6, but it's even better now with all the ADSing coming back and all that good stuff. So without further ado, we're going to go into the build. So for my primer, I'm using, of course, the MP7 with 18.5 crit chance. If you don't plan on playing this in Last Stand, then you want to use it for the Dark Zone, which you can get a better MP7 with better crit chance. You're gonna need it, but in Last Stand it doesn't really matter because you know the normalization. So just to point that out, it's got 20k base damage, and the talents are Hurried, Deadly, and Unforgiving. For Unforgiving, you can put something else like Competent or even Responsive. It's kind of personal preference what you do for the third talent. But for the first two, Hurried and Deadly is obviously, well, Deadly is a must-have, but Hurried is the bread and butter of this build. Critical hits increase reload speed by 10% to a minimum of 1 second reload time, which is ridiculous in 1.6.1 because you were putting out an insane amount of damage and you just reload so fast. It's like unbelievable. As you guys saw from the gameplay, it's really easy to deal with groups and just put out damage, like, because you're not worrying about reloading every second for like 5 seconds. It's just really crazy. So that's what I use there. I don't really need to go into the mods, you guys already know what I use, but you guys can see it here. For my secondary, I'm using a Navy MP5N with 21.1k base damage. Really shitty crit chance as well, I don't know. And the talents are Fierce, Competent, and Deadly. Now you can put Hurried on this as well, but the reason I use on the MP7 is because of how fast the gun shoots. So you're emptying like 42 or 43 bullets in like a second, and then you're reloading in another second pretty much, or I think maybe 2 seconds on MP7 rate of fire. I'm not really sure, but it's really fast, as you guys know. So yeah, you can put on the Navy MP5N, but you don't really have to. So that's pretty much it, but it will work on the Navy MP5 as well, so keep that in mind. Same pretty much same stuff around across the board for mods. Now let's go into my gear. I'm using a Vigorous chest piece rolled into electronics with health and health on kill. You're gonna want to put skill haste instead of health on kill, but it doesn't really matter. I'm running 2 firearms mod rolled into health. My mask is a refresh mask rolled into firearms with crit chance and a firearms mod with health. I'm using a short bow knee pad rolled into firearms with health, and a prototype performance mod with first aid self heal and firearms mod and health. My backpack is a specialized backpack rolled into firearms with health, ammo capacity, prototype performance mod, 2 self heal mods, and yeah, same stuff. Pretty much all the same stuff across the board. I'm not gonna go over that again. My Skull's gloves are rolled into stamina with crit damage, crit chance, and SMG damage. You can kind of change this up. Like, you could easily put this into firearms or electronics. I like the stamina roll because it helps me and gives me a better health pool, but really subjective. You can do what you want. You can put in the firearms, you can put in the electronics, you can put in the stamina. It doesn't really matter. For my holster, I'm using a Nimble holster. Nimble is not that bad, alright? I originally thought that Nimble was going to be terrible. I did play it in the PTS and it wasn't very good, but honestly, it's not too bad. I've used it a lot more, and it's really not the worst thing in the world. You just gotta really time when you use it and use it properly, because if you try and use it how we would normally do it back in 1.5, 1.6, you're gonna get melted before you can even get to cover. So try and use it properly. That's really all I gotta say. So, and this is rolled into skill haste with a first aid self heal mod. So that's pretty much it. Now let's go into my character sheet. As you can see, 19.9k base damage here, crit chance 32. When I use my pulse, I'll be at max. Crit damage 114, 228k health, and that's pretty much all the basics. Like, but let's go to my abilities and skills and all that. So for my pulse, I'm using a recon pulse. You can always use conceal in the dark zone or whatever. I like the low cooldown, so that's why I use that as well. You get better crit chance for damage. Anyways, I have 14 crit chance and 14 crit damage on it. Not bad at all. And for my booster shot, it gives me 83k health. I mean, it's not bad either. Cooldown could be a bit better. That's why I would recommend going skill haste, so you at least have a better cooldown on that. But that's pretty much it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But yeah, it's been your boy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.